One of the longest-running franchises on television is Dick Wolf's Windy City One Chicago universe, which includes Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD in the aftermath of all three shows ending their respective seasons for the 2024/2025 broadcast lineup. It was revealed that NBC gave all the One Chicago shows new season orders. However, the renewals did not come without a catch: budget cuts. These budget cuts are rumored to affect shows like Chicago PD and Chicago Fire, which will look to minimize production expenses by reducing how much screen time certain series regulars have going forward. Despite this controversial decision, the streaming numbers for Chicago PD and Chicago Fire have seen a streaming spike. With a 2012 launch and 13 seasons totaling more than 270 episodes to present, Chicago Fire is the first installment in the Dick Wolf franchise. The program chronicles the work and personal lives of firefighters and rescue personnel at the Chicago Fire Department's Firehouse 51. It is thought that the show lost series regulars Jake Lockett and Daniel Keary before to season 14 due to financial limitations. However, in May, series creator Andrew Newman said, "We haven't sat down for season 14 yet," which helped to allay a lot of the anxiety about the departure of these stars. "We are unsure of our course of action." Chicago PD is the second entry into the One Chicago universe and kicked off in 2013. This arm of the franchise centered on the exploits of patrol officers of the Chicago Police Department, with a special focus on its intelligence unit. With 12 seasons of the show under its belt, its recent season 12 finale saw yet another foe of intelligence set aside: Voight style. However, a long-awaited moment for many of the fans didn't seem to shine as much as many expected. This meant the show caught some flack for how the final panned out. Talk of budget cuts and negotiations on the contracts of some of the franchise's veteran cast members is ongoing. However, there are still brand new seasons of these shows to look forward to. Surgeon Hank Voight, Jason Begg, and intelligence might have survived the campaign of Deputy Chief Reed, Sean Hatosy, but that does not mean they are in the clear when season 13 kicks off. I think a lot of them are going to be looking at the job differently. Showrunner Gwen Sigan previously said regarding intelligence and how they'll view their jobs going forward. "I definitely think Burgess will approach the job differently. For her, she had a lot to do with all of this, but she was really just trying to have someone's back. I think it will have an effect on how she moves forward." Besides the departures of Keary and Lockett, the coming season of Chicago Fire is sure to see a lot of shakeups for the members of Firehouse 51. A department-wide initiative aims to reduce costs, and this likely means certain characters will be affected. Despite their affectionate bromance, Mouch, Christian Stolt, and Herman, David Eigenberg, will likely face mandatory retirement from the CFD at some point, among other potential shifts. We're going to have a lot of turnover and a lot craziness going on in the CFD from the top, where people are being cut and moved, and everything's going to get shaken up next season, showrunner Newman said while teasing the new season. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my Fast Gossip 24 to our channel, and stay with us.